cut and paste to say loop it. We did one more audio there, Mr. Voiceover, please. Because it's been sped up a little bit, so that'll be Prairie Dog voices in the background. This is the work we did on the tunnel itself. We're getting to the point where we can start digging and looking for coal and being able to start laying some minecart tracks. I'll have to go over to the railroad shed over there and see what's actually in there, what we need, and what we might have to grind for and acquire more material. So I think there's plenty of stuff over there. We might be able to get um, a little minecart rolling over to Katie Witch's place there. Like I said last time I was there, check. See, now we can go all the way over to the mainland without having to get our feet wet or get in the little boats and or swim. Just and like I said, now I'm gonna have a minecart that goes go down through the tunnel, go back up, drop whatever contents are into a hopper, and the hopper will fill a chest. Then from that chest, you can use another hopper into the furnace, and it automatically feeds the furnace. As long as it's automatically feeding the furnace, it will make whatever it is your ingredients that you're putting into the furnace. And it can be automated. Now I don't have all the tech add-ons and stuff like that. This is more or less just a basic game. This is like here, I could have went creative to create this, but I wanted to leave it kind of like on survival. It's peaceful, don't have to worry about mobs, but I have to do the collecting. I have to gather the material. Um, and then at some point, I think when start going down into the mine and stuff like that, or doing some running around, we can put it back onto survival and take it off peaceful, and then we'll have to deal with mobs. Because you don't. But the thing, dealing with the mobs though, that means going into the Nether and dealing with Sergeant Bones' uh, fellow skeleton soldiers that in training there at that little compound there. Like I said, there wasn't a lot there because they take a little bit to spawn in, and you have to kind of be there for them to spawn. So I'll be spending a little bit more time over there once we get back to the get everything else running. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a farm so I can get the wheat. I want an endless supply of wheat. We need bone meal, so I got a little spawner that'll spawn my bone meal. Let's put it that way. Um, Sergeant Bones doesn't know about it. It's over on the other end. It's a spawner, and if I drop them down and I gather their bones, I can make bone meal. The bone meal you use to grow vegetables or grow trees and grow grass and stuff like that. So I was trying to do it with the shoot, just lost my train of thought. I heard the music. Collecting sand here. Like I said, I have it sped up 4 times. There's about 3 or 4 different clips I brought in of working on the tunnel. The last clips I've been making. Hold up a second. There, that should be better. Yep, the music has been turned down a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Voiceover. But this is us gathering sand. Oh no, I take that back. This is us digging out at the other end of the tunnel. And see, this is where it comes out at. And like I said, I can bring the minecart tracks up here. I'll go down and around the nether room there, the nether portal. I'll go down and then I'll run the tracks over to Katie Witch's furnaces. I'll set up like a place there where we can have the furnaces fed with coal, and we'll start cooking up the wheat, and then I'll figure out what the ingredients are for what we can make at the bakery. and we'll have Katie Witch's Bakery all set and running, and uh, that's where the gingerbread comes in the parks. Katie Witch's gingerbread. So, and that's what this here is about: is building a system where we can gather this stuff. So, like now, when I get it up and running, I go down and find all the coal, just drop the coal in the chest, and it'll send it over instead of having to run over and do it. Um, and it's like you probably could bring her stuff over and do it here, but this kind of creates a storyline in a way. Was that? Is that music from the? Is that from the game? Or is that our own? I don't know. Must be in the game. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh well. It's not too bad. I got the volume turned out so it could be part of the old song, but we're not hearing all of it, just little bits of it. And that's what you could do with the volume control, like on a mixing board. Let's say, for instance, there's a part where the bass is intense, so you can turn the bass up, turn the other instruments down, and just have that bass. And then you can have the bass go quiet and slowly bring up. And you do that by adjusting the volume of the different tracks. I kind of do something similar here. I've had it where I had two tracks that were the same tracks, but one was a slightly higher volume than the other one coming out of two different speakers, and it creates an echo effect. So somehow like that, that's what they do when they create echo effects. The echo machine does that. It does it automatically for you. So you click the button when you hit the string, it creates that echo. It's kind of like it creates like a little delay. So you hear one, and then you hear the other one, but it was so close together, it sounds like one sound, and it creates it like you're in a basement, empty basement, and it's echoing off the walls. Kind of neat little thing to do. So these are the dances I've loaded for Grezzel, the emotes. I went and got some coins. Went into the store and bought a couple emotes. Um, I'm gonna Fridays and Saturdays. I'm gonna be playing Lego Worlds. I just downloaded. I bought it and downloaded it from this the PlayStation store, and my friend he has it, so we're going to be able to play together on this. And I've already been on a little bit, and they say that he was saying that there's a Minecraft add-on to it, so I'm going to go check that out. So the Minecraft theme will press on, and actually I have a little Minecraft village here of Lego sitting on my counter over here to the left. And so I have some more kits to put together. I want to do one for Sergeant Bones. Sergeant Bones. Mr. Voiceover, can you move that script clip to the end there, please? And we will do another one and go back and fill that spot there that we just moved the script clip from. Alright, we shall continue. We did the move and we did the cut, we did the paste, and Mr. Voiceover, excellent, good job. The volume of the music has been turned on. We need some music here, by the way. Mr. Voiceover, could you throw in a music track, and we'll turn that way down a little bit. But like I said, this part wasn't sped up. I kept this normal because this was about making a bed. I had to go out and get the wool. I remember to cross the way. Once the tunnel was done, I could go over there. And there's a sheep that we had. I dyed it yellow, and I used the shears to get the wool. We made a bed. So I have a bed. I'm going to have to sleep in that bed so I can make that my spawn point. So when we do go survival on survival, I'll need a place to spawn back at. And for right now, I think it's over here in the compound. See, there it is. This is what I was talking about. See, I dyed them sheep yellow. I'm going to turn the volume down on this, Mr. Voiceover, okay? It's the chipmunk, not chipmunks. That's a different series, and we're not going there. This is prairie dogs. Planet Zoo has prairie dogs facilities that you can build. So there's no reason that they couldn't find their way into Coaster Planet, which they have. And now I have Andy, Alex, and Mom, the three prairie dogs that helping me design, create, and build our parks and different stuff. So you hear Andy in the background because Andy, if you see someone working and you hear the prairie dogs, that'd be Alex. If you just hear that's Andy sitting at the computer. And Mom, she's a silent partner in all this. So that explains the voices in the background. No, it's not voices in my head. It's actual when I was uh, doing this. This is all done in survival, by the way. So I have to actually grind to get the material I need. I had to actually go and get the sand for the glass, but it's done. We're dancing there, and now we're going to work on trying to get coal over to Katie Witch, and we will checking out the railroad storage building over there. And I leave it up to you, Mr. Voiceover. It's up to you now. We did. We moved it down. All right, excellent work. Well done, everybody. You slid that down, and everything's working fine. Great. Oh, all right, Mr. Voiceover. We extended the clip at one point. It was times 4. We put it down to times 2, slow it down a little bit so you can see better. So, but that gave us more room for another little bit of audio. Here we go. We'll also need some more music on this too, please. We can trim the one we just put in and put a beautiful day at the end. I like that one. Mr. Voiceover does a great job. Like I said, one of the clips is like of something we were doing, and it looks a little better when it's slowed down. So we slowed it, let them, and we're in the 15. We're under 15-minute mark. So that's why some of the stuff sped up, some of the stuff slowed down. Um, and Mr. Editor's editing a lot of that, and then he's asking Mr. Voiceover to control the volumes and add some more audio to the what we already put in on this clip. So, and just like I mentioned before too, we just downloaded Lego Worlds. There's a Minecraft mod with it that I'm gonna go download so that come Friday when I jump on with my friend in there, we'll check out the mod for Minecraft. And there might be some figure in there I can use, but for right now I got what the game calls the Bandit. That's what I'm using for my guy, because he had when I first saw it I thought it was a red beard, but it turned out to be a red bandana, and that's when I first started out with him. So I'm gonna check into that a little bit more. There's so much customization you can do with that game. It's like just learning a few things. I'm learning to build already using Lego blocks. But like we said too, I have real world Legos. Minecraft, I have a Minecraft village that already started. There's a little hut and stuff there. I got one behind me here that needs to be built and has the skeletons, the horses, and got a couple. So there's Sergeant Bones and stuff. I can make stuff for him over there as well. So we can do that for real world. We might start working on that when I'm working on the Legos. I could have it sitting there, or when I'm downloading. Hey, we're getting to the end. I gotta move the script clip down. Hold up. There, we moved that little track, which gave us room from. We had reached the limit, so I had to do a little fancy audio editing, and that's what we did. We're getting toward the end of this clip. Like I said, we build a glass tunnel underneath the water, and now we can go ahead and start looking into maybe putting in the railroad or rail tracks or minecart tracks and building a little minecart, just like the little model one we got sitting over there, something on that point, but maybe on a bigger scale. So we moved the script clip down. Mr. Voice did an excellent job. Thank you, everybody. Did a wonderful job. Turning it over to you. All right, script clip, cut, print and post, put it in the can and on the shelf. From ELA Studio in Sunfield, Edinburgh, Grizz. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. All right, good job. And move this down to the end, and we'll fill in the empty spots with other audio, please.